Hey, hey, hey. Sorry for the lack of proper music. This map doesn't really have music, it has wind sounds. Have a cup of tea. Everything's nice. Yeah, we're just waiting for a few players right now. I'll just show you. You can see my face. Look, things started, but has it really started? It hasn't really started. Look, I haven't bothered to shave. Ha 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 ha. Damn you, camera angle. Let me cover up my bald spot. Total bald spot. Total bald spot. Yeah, so just waiting for a few people, then we'll be jumping in. I actually unmuted my mic to say something, but I can't remember what I was going to say. Isn't that just joyous? God, I need a shave. Oh, I'll shave for next week. Got a few games next week. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's it. It was literally just to show, just to tell people that I do a stupid thing, which is called my friends have a Vampire the Masquerade group chat, and I have made it my mission, my passion, to post football gifs whenever I can to respond to anything. And Dan has helped me quite well. It's been quite fun. Because they don't like football and I don't care for football, which makes it funnier. What the fuck is this? I got this in a box today for my phone case, and I don't know what the fuck. Is this... Do I do this? What? I mean, that was an obvious thing to do. I'm literally just doing it now. As I'm waiting for people. I think someone just needs to get into the game. I also need to do this. Wow, you don't get to see my taskbar. Professionalism. They're doing some things. Cool. There's a bit set up for me before. Normal people would just read the instructions to this, work out how these connect. I just kind of want to do this. Alright, what about the other one? Is that it? Is that it? That was all that was for. Just a kind of stand that doesn't... Fuck, I fucked up my old camera thing. It's just to show the most pointless thing ever. Why would I need to do that? It even fell really quickly. I'm gonna read. I probably got this wrong. Where did I put the instructions? It's the bag is the instructions. Okay. Fuck. It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. It tells me the peel, and it says if I want to... Shush you. If I want to install it, I put it in. And then the bit below is if I want to take it out, I take it out. I'm very happy that I know this now. Is there anything else? What the fuck is this shit? Always protect the customers with best... Yeah, it's English, that just happens. Break through the bottleneck of material... What? We continue to challenge and break through the bottleneck of materials, technology and design. Okay, they're being... Yeah, okay, they're being innovative, but still, what the fuck is this? It's... Does it say? It says case coup. Yeah, it literally is a portable phone stand. And even though it's shit, it says quality or nothing on it. Nope. No. Do I do... No. I was thinking maybe it's like this, but no. Alright, yeah. You win. It's actually really average, but it does its job. It's just a piece of plastic. See, I need instructions for idiots like me. Idiots who are about to run a D&D game. Wow, yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah, nice. I'm gonna jump in now. Fuck. my phone alone. There we go. Yes. 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 Okay. Time to bring people into a whole new world where there's no phone cases and there's no phone stands. Join me, will you, as I take you on a journey. Look, I have writing on my hand. But anyway. Cool. Let's just go into Discord. Hello. I've been going insane.
Hello.
Nothing new there then.
Let me just see, is there a message? Okay, cool. No issue. So Richard's having a bit of computer issues, but there should be some Discord audio. Just go back down here. Cool. Awesome. How is everyone?
Tired. Literally just finished after school D&D.
How did that go? Did they get the... She's playing Witchlight, for people who don't know, with a group of kids. And the first bit is the festival where you can either bring the mood down or bring the mood up. How did they go with that?
They're near the bottom of the mood already.
Yeah.
They're murder hobos, a lot of them.
I was about to say, did they try to kill someone? And you don't need to answer that, really, do you?
Yeah. And steal things. One of them thought they could steal a giant snail. Like, it's not gonna be subtle.
That's good, and you made sure that you made sure that the mood of the place is fucked. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I mean, that's the Feywild. Feywild is extreme of emotions. They can be happy-go-lucky and chill, or they can be the worst that's ever been. It's very different to... It's the opposite of places like Ravenloft and the Shadowfell, where emotions and hope are mooted. It's a grey reflection. Feywild is a happy reflection. No, it's an emotional reflection.
Yeah.
Which is why you get cursed by Fey, because they get very, very angry. Anyway, no, I'm glad that went well.
Yes.
How did the Lego go?
Yeah, okay. Quiet-ish, but lots of the homemakers are poorly at the minute, so...
Yeah, that's fair. It's there's a lot of COVID and colds going around right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rita had COVID last week, didn't you, Rita?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Still has to work at her job at the trains.
Oh, how ridiculous.
Yeah, even if she's really, really ill, by the way.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. It's...
I don't have to, but I like money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't get like about 1,000 quid if you don't turn up.
Really?
Plus your wages. Yeah. There's a bonus for never taking a sick day.
Oh,
Yeah, you can take your holiday days, but you know.
that's harsh.
Yeah, it's not fantastic. It was good during when the pandemic was happening because those weren't counted. But now, yeah, luckily she wasn't that ill with it. She was a bit ill, had some days off. She can recover. Yeah, it is. It is a bother. It really is. Oh, okay. Just get myself into a position now. How are you, Jeremy, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good. I made a nice, easy character for you to deal with so that you didn't have any more stress.
Yeah, you're rogue, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a complete fucking lie. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you chose to pierce her feet.
So, what's wrong with that?
My first ever rogue chose to pierce her feet, and to be fair, I convinced her to try it out because it sounded cool. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It is just... I don't care what you say, Dungeon Master. I'm going to kill him. The feet.
All it does is change a low damage roll into a higher one, potentially.
Yeah, basically it just means that you can re-roll your damage dice if it's low. And the more important thing is the fact that you get an extra dice when you do a critical hit.
Yeah.
And as a rogue, you'll be trying to go for advantage to get your critical hits. So the dice rolls will be...
You've seen my dice
horrific.
rolls.
Yeah, dice rolls would be horrific. Plus, also you got that extra ability as well. But it'll be fine. No, I can, again, do what you want.
I didn't realise it was that good. I almost went for something else. I just picked it because I was like,
No, it's the good one of the bunch. Like, Crusher and Slasher are like alright. Piercer is just, here you go, crit, more dice, plus your sneak attack and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it is, I want to kill the target. They are dead.
I was going to take the one with +5 initiative, but thought that was a bit OP, and I'd take Piercer because it's not something I'd seen much of.
Yeah, Alert is a bit... Alert is kind of cool. And, Felix, how are you today?
Sleepy.
Fair.
Yeah, just a bit sleepy. Got woken too early by the kitty cat. Had a nap just before D&D, so now I'm still in the waking up process.
Oh, that's good, that's good. Yeah, no. Oh.
Oh!
Sorry,
Pain.
that's because we both had.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. We won't have Kitty today because she has a private thing, which is happening. She did suggest like, oh, maybe I can come join later, and I was like, with the private thing, no, no, she will not be in the headspace. So Randita will not be falling out the bag today. I'm so sorry. And
So we bury the bag somewhere.
I mean, you
with
can,
Randita in it.
You can, yeah. You can just. I would just say, for the thing that's happening right now for her, please send a message to Kitty on Facebook and just say, we want to bury you. I think it would work. I think it would work out well. No, she's already.
Yeah, my level of trust in that statement is very low.
But
Come on, do it.
And actual, real life, Richard. How are you today?
Yeah, not too bad. Tired.
A lot of people are, yeah. Like,
It's a theme.
It is a thing, admit. Everyone I've heard recently who gets asked, "How are you?" is responding with, "I'm tired."
it's the nature of the weather. It's just deep down in our code, we want to hibernate. But
yes,
we just,
definitely.
yeah, but there's just not enough there to let us hibernate like squirrels and bears. It's a shame.
I'm sorry, I know it's wrong, but I'm kind of giggling over the fact that actual Richard has become the other Richard.
It just works well because the confusion. Oh my god! Like I did a trainee type session for Samantha earlier, and it was really funny when I said Richard's been ignoring you for the past week, and she was like, "Has he?"
You're like, which Richard? My Richard?
I was like, how would I know the previous one? But sure. Okay then. So,
You were lucky, Perry. The rogue nearly got called Bob.
You should have done it. I've had work like Kitty's character for Candlekeep. So I'll be starting the Candlekeep proper murder mysteries next week. Her character right now is like, oh fuck, it's literally there, Buttskit. And she literally took an image. Well, she wanted this particular type of goblin, and she didn't know it came from a porn artist. So I sent her the tweet. Because I was looking for images and I was like, okay, this artist has done more of this goblin and stuff. I'm going to use images of different faces for her abilities, which haven't been like given an image. And then I found out. And of course, as we were talking about the thing, I obviously mentioned, would she like it? And she said yes. So yeah. Okay then. So, if we're all feeling like we're ready, we will start the day at Dekovan Palace, which your group has been for the past week or two. As in Falkovia, you've been told by Sarah that the zombie invasions and how the mists work tend to go in cycles. A lot of the zombies and the hordes are stragglers or just leftovers. Every month the mists open and all these creatures that you can just see just generally through the mist come out. And the vast majority of them head to the capital city of Lekar. So in fact there is a monthly siege of the capital. There's normally lots of casualties, damage, sometimes parts of the city are abandoned. But it seems to be their overall goal to take the city. This is why a lot of the army and the Talons and the leader here are quite desperate in their recruitment methods. But you've also been told by Sarah that this dictator is the heart of their existence, is the heart of why you're stranded in this plane. That she is the term Dark Lord. And that if you wanted to break this world, be able to begin the process of freedom, she would need to die. So, the plan they devised, which is a plan you can go with, we'll see how it goes, is to take one of the northern watchtowers. Oh, just had some weird spam. Just gonna get rid of that. Brain's not working. There we go. But yes, your plan is... Why are you not letting me do that thing? Go away. Yeah, restrict. Cool. I didn't press the right button. Okay, I'll deal with that once I've said this thing. Yes, so your plan is to march north to the Willow Watch. And as the soldiers are preparing to leave the watch to help reinforce the city of Lekar, you will jump them. You will kill them, and you will dress up in their armour, disguise yourself as the soldiers. Sometimes forts get taken, sometimes towers get taken, so if a smaller number than the amount of soldiers came to the city, they would understand, they wouldn't bat an eye. This way you wouldn't be forcibly recruited and effectively enslaved and controlled. You would have more freedom in the city. But you only have a short time to do this, and this is the reason why you've waited these weeks and why you've been allowed to train and enhance your powers. So yes, you're at the courtyard, you're preparing to make your move to pass by Silvervass ruins where people do live, and will hopefully go quiet while all of this is happening. What do you guys do? What would you like to do? Sorry.
I'd check to see if we have rations this time.
You would have been fed half rations, so you're not completely full, but over this time you'd have some food. The logic is you guys have been using up your food, and then when you get there you should be able to grab some food, because if you're masquerading as Talon soldiers, you'll get first dibs on the food.
Mm-hmm.
Also, unrelated, I love the fact that I've completely forgotten how to delete chat. How to delete someone's message. Literally looking at this spam bot and going, I can't do anything to you. Helps. But yes. Sarah will just say to you lot, do any of you have any reservations? If so, do make them known now, before we head off and kill some poor little soldiers.
All good on my side. They're happy enough to kill me when I'm around.
Richard just grunts whatever.
Yeah, I'm good with the plan.
Yep, happy to go.
Alright then. So, oh my god, I'm so distracted by this. God damn you, bot. I pressed the button. It's because my thing is, there we go. Yes. Spam, good. Oh my god, they've changed it so I have to do this. Oh my god. Go away and just let me get rid of the message. Yeah. Okay, this message is going to last here forever. I am too incompetent to deal with this. Okay, so we move on then. Alright. You leave Decavin Palace. Improve strength. Oh god, totally out of game. Richard, did you add the spell and the feat? Real Richard.
Real Richard. Yes, I
No,
did.
didn't I?
Not
I
you,
didn't
not
take
you, fake
Real
Richard.
Richard.
I don't have a feat because I didn't get to 4th level.
No, not you, fake Richard.
Oh, real other Richard.
Real Richard.
Other Richard, come on, you can't start changing it up now.
It's great though.
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay, cool. I'll actually get Opera up quickly and just upload your thing. Because it should be quite easy. There we go.
Famous last words.
Hell, yeah, I know. I can't even deal with basic Twitch chat technology. I don't know how I survive.
I mean, a bit like, why can't I get the other campaign on my account?
Yeah. You know when Rita says that you remind her of me... When I get older, she thinks I'm going to be like you, yeah? Whenever you say things like that, I just go, yeah, I totally fucking agree.
What did
Yeah.
he say?
Yeah, he agrees. He agrees.
What did he say?
Oh, it's just for the campaigns, he accidentally has 2 different D&D Beyond accounts. And that's why he can't access the campaigns, because one's on one and one's the other. All she did was laugh and smile.
And judge. I could hear the judge from
Yeah,
here.
of course she judges. Of course she judges. Again. Oh yeah, I was hoping to do that, but I can't do that, can I? Alright, share. What feat did you go for anyway?
For healer.
Healer. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. D&D Beyond. Boom. Look, this is how it works. Aha. And don't worry, it's not as simple. Sometimes things decide to explode. Aha, there we go. Well, this character's quite easy. Some characters are much harder, where you have to like make custom companions for them and stuff. Like I've got an artificer in my other game. Okay, hopefully. Oh no, it's still doing. Is it still doing the thing? Okay. Cool. Healer healing. That's a nice one. There's
Or
just
completely adding a whole new damage type.
a whole new damage type. Oh god.
Well,
oh my god. Yes.
yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm looking forward to. I'm actually honestly looking forward to that because I'll be learning the system in a way which I hadn't before.
You're not the only one looking forward to that.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. We'll assume you have a healer's kit for this situation. Okay. Cool. That is a definite useful ability. Okay then. So now that is sorted, and I'll just get rid of this. And thankfully, I didn't turn on any random videos. All right. So, you start heading off to the north. You travel along the edges of the Silbervass ruins. You have your items stocked and ready. This could be a troubling battle, or it might be a piece of piss with your allies with you. Really depends on the size and numbers. They've done some scouting, but all they said was, it's nothing we can't handle. And then from the ruins, you hear a woman's scream. Sarah looks over in a direction, and anyone can roll insight if they care to look at Sarah's expression during this. Catnip can roll at advantage.
Could you unpause the game so I can click on Richard?
There you go. Was that stopping you?
For some reason, I can't. I'm stuck on the spider.
Oh joy. Okay.
Roll then. Let's do it.
And anyone watching, remember, we have beginner players here who haven't
Yeah,
played
sorry,
in 3 or 4 weeks. It's perfectly fine.
Can't find how to roll. Right.
It's over your portrait.
Yeah, so just double click your character token, and then you have the sheet
Double-click.
come up.
Ah.
And yeah,
I was trying to right click it. I was close.
yeah, no worries, no worries.
What are we rolling for? Sorry, was it perception?
Insight, but you roll at
Insight.
advantage. As Catnip, you roll at advantage.
Yes, food was building. Thank you.
And Skom? Does Skom care about her expression, or is Skom too busy looking ahead?
Yeah, let's try.
Okay. Yeah, Skom's too busy looking ahead.
Scum doesn't care.
Skom has been practicing his abilities as a medic these past few times, so
See any rules?
right, I'm going to turn you up a bit because you're quite quiet. I'll turn you up a
But
bit.
he's having issues with the thing.
I didn't see any of those rolls, and I'm not getting any updates in the chat.
Is it worth him logging out and back in?
Yeah, refresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally that's the solution to most problems I found you.
Yeah, he's not seeing or what have you, any of the chat or anything.
Okay, so Skom would be looking ahead for... He would hear the scream, but, you know, that's up to him how he would personally respond to it. Richard would probably not really be focusing on her, because it's kind of like hearing... For game Richard, I'm assuming hearing a woman scream in terror in the distance is kind of like walking past a sort of building and then a song that you like is playing.
Yeah, he gives a little dance.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jig. Catnip and Vexis, looking at her face, you can tell she is distressed but trying to hide it. She looks over and her stare lingers a bit too long before she just stares ahead. What do you do?
Follow her lead.
She,
Basically, just go along.
yeah, she's just going forward. She's trying to ignore it, but she was clearly something perturbed her about it. So you notice that, and you're just like, let's just keep going.
Can I make eye contact with her and see if I can kind of like communicate with her without speaking, kind of with my eyes, kind of show her that I've picked up on something's not quite right?
Yeah, when she looked away, she was trying to keep everyone's view from her face, but you look at her and she's looking distressed, and it's for a moment you feel with that insight, you feel a sort of plead in her eyes, but then she sort of like tries to pull a serious face and starts walking a bit forward. It's up to you how you go with this.
I'm going to follow her lead and just, if she's choosing to ignore it, I think choosing to ignore it for now is probably the best plan. I trust her insight on it. It's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Vexis is doing pretty much the same thing. If she's not going to do anything about it, then it's probably got a good reason.
Okay. As you walk further away, you start moving away from the ruins to the north of the path, knowing that at one point you're going to have to sort of cut and get off the path and head to the grass so you can sneak up on this group. You would start hearing... Actually, would anyone be listening out or trying to ignore what's happening in the ruins?
Vexis would definitely be listening. Just because he thinks it's the smartest thing to follow her doesn't mean he's not curious about what's going on.
So anyone who would be curious as to not trying to blank out the sound of the screaming, roll a perception check. And anyone else or just Vexis?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to.
You're not going to?
Nope.
Okay. No? Okay. Okay, Vexis. You hear the sounds of a young boy screaming. You keep going forward?
Vexis ruffles his feathers and slows down a bit because, like, he can stomach a lot, but kids usually, like, have potential, and he likes them better than adults. So he's a bit hesitant to just move forward.
Okay. The group marches forward. There's some hesitancy. But no one's looking back, no?
Vexis sighs and just asks out loud, is this something we could do something about, or will that mess up everything?
Sarah will say, It will mess up everything.
Vexis curses and very reluctantly follows.
Okay. And she keeps walking forward. And she won't let any of you get a glimpse of her face if she can help it. Okay. I will drag you lot over to the location as a few hours pass with nothing too particular of note happening. Ooh. Don't know how to do this. I need to get all of you. Come on. Okay, so you guys should be loading into the next map. Ah. Why are you there? Okay. Are people in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay then. The man moves over by the rock and just watches ahead at the tower. And Sarah just says, "You're gonna be worth it, aren't you?" You think you can
Well,
do this?
Well, that's the plan, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Then I'll put it into your cart then. How should we go about this? They're right over there. There's a few people watching the road, but a lot of them are by the carriages. Some of them are still in the tower, sort of sorting out the pathetic little bedrolls. I'd like to give you guys the sort of uproar treatment. We will be there, of course, and we'll be providing backup, but how would you guys like to do it? Sneak up on them? Go in quick and fast, guns blazing? Talk them to death. What would you like to do?
I prefer to sneak up and take them by surprise.
Yeah, I think sneak up and try and take them one by one.
Alright then. So if anyone is going to be sneaking, roll a stealth check.
Hey, type for the cursed rolls.
Yeah. Alright. You're all trying your hardest, and Catnip is definitely... You forget where she went at times. Richard. Or Jeremy. Richard the Warlock. There we go. Richard the Warlock.
Yeah.
Why is your stealth so low?
Because he doesn't really give a shit at the moment.
Okay.
He's coming across as like being a bit of a moody bitch.
Alright.
I feel like there's not really any change there.
No, he's quite jovial. You're getting that feeling with the group right now as you start preparing and you start moving, and feel free to move. That there's definitely a tension within the group. Richard senses, and so is Sarah. But luckily for you, the guard supposed to be paying attention to this area is too preoccupied going through the motions.
But it doesn't matter where I go, it's telling me I'm colliding with a wall.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure.
There you go.
Oh,
Tree
thank
stuff.
you.
Okay, you're getting closer to 3 of them. How are you going to go about this? Any closer, Catnip, and actually your stealth's quite good, but yeah, if you go past that rock, then they'll be able to spot you.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like I was hiding behind that rock. That was my aim.
So, there's no words being said as you're too close for any sort of form of noise to be a good idea.
Yeah. Then, could I cast invisibility on myself?
You can.
Okay, then I'll give that a try.
Yeah, just click on yourself, target yourself, and then click on the ability. And it should. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, then I would use my invisibility to sneak around to the guard further away and stab him from behind.
Okay, so you start moving into your position.
Do I see Vexis do this?
Yeah, you see Vexis suddenly vanish out of sight. The assumption would be...
I see the opportunity for some chaos and killing, so I'm going to do exactly the same.
Okay then, click that ability. And Catnip, what do you do from that position?
I'm able to do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, do the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna join them and do the same. Yeah.
Skom, they are
There.
all vanishing from sight.
Right, I'm going to go about there.
Skom, what do you do?
No, I will go there.
Creeps just disappeared.
Everyone goes poof.
I will lurk and jump out if any of these stealth attacks aren't so stealthy.
Okay, once you attack, by the way, the invisibility will drop. And at advantage, do the attack you would like to do. This will be the surprise round, and then we'll roll initiative after that.
Okay, so I can do piercing attack with the rapier, yeah?
You can if you trust it. Actually, yeah, I'll have you bit there.
I mean, I'm standing behind him and he's undefended. It would be hard to miss, right?
You never know. Yeah, just click
Yeah,
that.
you
and
never
then...
know, but... Okay, so...
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just click attack and advantage. So Richard's going with his book chain.
Oh yeah, Richard hits.
Their attack, yeah. Attack at advantage.
Okay. So, all three of you strike in relative unison. And yes, Richard's probably guessed that he most likely has beaten the armour of this fighter. And he has. Vexis, you strike. And unluckily you go for a clothed bit, hoping there'd be flesh underneath. And your blade bounces off a part of the chainmail. And
Okay.
Catnip, I would say you throw that firebolt and you just miss hitting the rock. Because for a moment you swear to God you see evidence of a tear on Sarah's face. Okay. And now we will get initiative up. Boom, boom, boom. I do not want to have those guys. I think, can I? I'm just going to test something quickly. Boom. And I'm just going to see if I can move people. Yes, I can. Cool. Alright. Feel free to start rolling initiative. That's a good start.
I forgot where I put my initiative.
When you have the swords up on the bottom, there should be something above your image, if I remember right.
On the right hand side, to the left of the thing that looks like a briefcase, is the dice.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just there.
Okay, I'm just getting some things like the cart off the initiative. And some horses. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, should be fine. And then I will roll. Is that the button? Yeah.
That is a lot of dice.
Okay, that's
Yep.
16 of them.
Alright. The man with the annoying voice walks up and he takes a shot at the one that Catnip missed. Going for a necrotic bolt. Missing the first time, tutting to himself, and then going for a second strike. And missing that one as well. It seems like he had tripped a bit on the tree. He was taken by surprise as much as you lot as well. Or are you moving your guy over? Good side. Okay.
Yeah, he should have gone with me before.
This man completely reacts and just says, "We're under attack!" And even though it says, oh, I'll deal with that in a moment, you're basically visible now. He turns to where he was hit from. There we go. And sees you. And he will strike you with his mace. Does that hit?
Good question.
That's a book chain.
No.
Okay, he then goes for a second swing with his mace. Oh,
Oh no.
there we go. And that one misses as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a noise of an attack. The man walks over. Vexis, it's your turn.
I'd like to cast Inflict Wounds on the soldier that refuses to die.
Okay, roll an attack roll. Click inflict wounds. Just a regular attack roll. Okay, and now click damage. Nice. Okay. And how does your inflict wounds work? How do you kill him? You basically crumble him to nothing with just a touch. Where do you go for?
What? So yeah, I killed him, and now what?
Oh, just like, is there any particular way you use the ability? Or are you just happy with, you put your hand with dark energy, you touched him, and he died?
Yeah, I would say inflict basically a lot of cuts at once everywhere, and he falls down.
Okay, so you touch him.
Bit messy.
Okay, so he's spattered with blood everywhere. He's essentially exploded without the explosion. Okay, so you've used your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
Do I understand that right, that the whole lot of them are coming to us running since they've been alerted?
There's some movement. They've definitely been caught by surprise. The most aggression you'll get from is the people who were immediately attacked, who were just reacting, who were on guard.
Okay, do
But
I have some movement left?
you do. You haven't moved, so you've used your action. You've got your bonus action, and you've got movement left over.
Okay, then I'll go a bit further away from the ones we already killed and towards the direction I assume more people are coming from.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright then. One of the soldiers sees you coming forward and runs over, calling at you. Who are you? What do you want? And then seeing a corpse of one of his friends behind you, covered in blood. Okay. One of the people moves forward just to check to see what's happening. Okay. Sarah walks forward. Sees that they are alive. And what's the range on this ability? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's probably a bit risky, so she'll just throw 2 shots at the soldier here. Okay, that hits. 13 damage. Not herself, you. There we go. And completely obliterates him. And then she throws another shot at the one next to Richard. And she just misses as it flies
Must
just
be
by
something
your
in her
shoulder.
eye.
Oh, sorry?
Must be something in her eye.
Must be. No, it's just she went to shoot and she would have hit, but then she saw it was Richard there and she was like, maybe he should die. Okay.
Bitch.
You hear
Well,
words in the background. What is happening? What's the hold up? Why are you creating a ruckus? We have to get to the city. Okay. Another man starts moving forward and sees a commotion and gets his weapon ready. Another soldier moves forward. A Kenku soldier, and he looks at you directly. But he still has his spear pointed at you. Another man moves forward, seems to be in holy garb. And another one stays at work. Skom, it's your turn. The battle has started.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward so I can see the soldier attacking the imposter Richard.
Yeah.
And I will try and firebolt him.
Okay. Click that attack. As you crit the poor man, as he's completely unaware there's a ball of fire is coming at him. Click the damage. He dodged the necrotic bolt and he's facing off against an undead. He did not expect the orc.
Or do the damage.
So yeah, just click it as critical damage.
Oh, okay. Critical hit.
Okay. 5 fire damage. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do?
What can I do?
If you have any bonus action options, you've already moved. Let me just see what you can do with bonus actions. Nah, nothing really right now.
No, I'll stay there.
Okay. Catnip, it's your turn.
Yes, I probably need to start by moving. I can't really see anyone where I am. And aim for the is it a Kenku, this one, the
Yes.
Pain soldier? And do firebolt.
Roll that attack. And that definitely hits. Roll damage. Ooh, as you inflict 10 fire damage on this soldier. But not enough to completely incinerate it in one go. your friend Vexis will probably need to wear their armor.
Mhm.
Okay then. Is there anything else you can do? You have bonus action left?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in particular I can do, is there?
Okay then. Then you see, to your right, a Tabaxi rush up with holy garb. And can they? Yeah, they can. He lifts his symbol up. You don't recognize this. This is a god you are not familiar with. He targets you. But anyway, the symbol starts lighting up, glowing. And he casts Sacred Flame at you. Click that dexterity saving throw as the flame suddenly shoots towards you. With
How
blinding
do I
white
use my
light.
shield, by the way?
Shield is basically against attack abilities, so if I rolled an attack roll against you, you would just
Okay.
go to your reaction and click that.
Yeah, I can't do anything like that now.
Not with this, no. Okay. As the holy fire comes towards you, from your fellow Tabaxi, you nimbly dodge out the way, and it scorches the ground. Another soldier moves forward as people are starting to realise what is happening. Okay, Richard. Your shield has dropped.
For my bonus action, form of dread.
Okay. So you're going to form a dread, yes?
Yup. You gonna change my picture?
Yes, of course I am.
Cool.
Go to the token, go to here. So
I'll roll a 1d10. What's that?
there you go. As something that Vexis... Well, if Vexis was looking, they would recognise this. Okay.
Mhm.
And I will add that to your character. Okay then. As your body becomes enveloped in a mist, it's not actually like you're enveloped in the mist, but it's like parts of your body is wisping away, like a mist, like the mist that surrounds this place. And you go for the attack, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast on this one.
Are you? It is in close combat, so it would be a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, then I won't.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
And he needs to do a wisdom. Oh, not yet.
Oh yeah.
Not 9 points. Should be enough to kill him.
No, he's quite a tough person, but is he tough enough to resist this imprisoning mist's form incarnate appearing before him? The DC is... What did I say? You forced to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to assume the DC is your spell DC, yeah?
Yeah, I would presume so.
Okay.
Which is 14, I think.
And he is now frightened of you. As you're not
Yep.
just an undead, but you're an undead carrying the mist with you. You're not just coming from it. In his mind, the mist is moving forward. The mist is coming to claim him. Okay then, anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Spider's gonna bite him.
Roll the spider bite.
At advantage?
If you had it on the other side, sure.
There we go.
And
No, he misses.
yeah, that just misses. He's moving too erratically for the spider to get a clean strike. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay then. Oh, We both did at the same time. This man walks ahead, and this Durga moves forward as well. We're under attack! He shouts out. Okay. The man walks forward and says, I guess the game is up. You'd all forgotten how stupid his voice was. And he checks his hand, breathes on it a bit, rubs it together. Hopefully it'll work this time. And he goes for a necrotic bolt against the dwarf who just shouted out. He hits. And then he goes for a second one, as it didn't take him out. And that hits. And I did the same thing again. Oh dear me. There we go. And the dwarf is still standing. His shield and weapon ready. But someone else isn't holding. This man here, as he starts screaming, oh, oh, and he starts moving away. Do you take a reaction?
Oh, yeah.
It will get rid of your reaction to do shield.
That's fine.
Okay. Roll an attack. You would be rolling disadvantage, but at that moment, you feel something strange, and Skom would see this, and so would the man, and so would Sarah. A sort of sense of order, clockwork, lines moving into patterns and perfect formation glows in front of the orc fighter by the priest, and it shines and emits into Richard and will basically negate his advantage, so you'll be only rolling a strike. He used an ability to stop you from using advantage.
Okay.
Okay, but roll that attack. It doesn't matter anyway. Roll damage.
No.
Order has nothing on you as you strike him.
I am chaos. Fuck order.
He keeps running your spider. And I would say the man... I would go for your spider first.
Right, so Spider gets to have a
It has
advantage attack.
No, but he would be over like here by the time. So just go for an attack with your spider.
Come on, Spidey.
It hits and damage.
It's one no matter what, isn't it?
Yeah. So just click that so I can do the thing. Okay, he resists that poison, and he's still holding on. So the man will strike with his blade that has been taken off his character.
He's taken a lot of damage, that one.
This one was one of the more leadership roles compared to the other guys.
Ah,
It seems like
right, okay.
It seems like he might have been a natural soldier. And then he will take a strike with his soul blade, which Richard knows very well. And he misses. What is happening to me today? Alright then. This soldier moves here, and does he have... No, he doesn't. He will try and rush to get closer to you, Richard. Shouting, What the hell is that thing? Vexis,
Yes.
what do you do?
Oh, well. My idea would be, the two in front of me, the not Tabaxi, the other thing that the soldier has seen me, so I'd go towards the Form of Dread, and then Arms of Hader. That should work, right?
Okay, I will just change your token for you. as you suddenly turn into the nightmare that the Kenku must have seen once before in his dreams. And did you click the ability and roll the temp HP? So I can give it to you?
I did not yet. So, that's a free one. Form of Dread. Okay, and how do I public roll that?
I think it's temp HP and your Warlock level. So just click the D10 and then add +4 to it and then roll it. So D10 should be the middle dice underneath the chat box.
Just a moment, my PC suddenly wants to talk to me. Go away.
Yeah, no worries.
D10, and how much do I add? 4, right?
4, yeah, your Warlock level.
4, and
Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to get a mod for that one. Okay. You gain 8 temporary hit points. You move forward, use your bonus action. What would you like to do as you get closer to them? Arms of Adar? Click on Arms of Adar. And then place the template, and I'll move it if there's any issues.
Yeah, I don't know how to place the template.
I think with this one, it's 10 feet within you, so place it over your character.
Yeah. Help. Not sure.
I'll just left click it down. It will be placed there.
Okay.
Ooh. Did it not come up?
Nothing comes, no.
Okay, I'll just try and just see on your end. I'll give you back a spell. There we are, cool. And then I'll try it. Arms of Adar. Yeah, cast spell. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, no worries about that. It's assumed to be over you. Don't know why it's not coming up for that spell. But they'll both roll a strength saving throw, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And it's half damage if they do pass, so feel free to roll the damage.
Okay.
The Kenku passes, they resist. They both managed to resist, holding on, but they will still take damage. So yeah, just click on the text box where it says damage, and it should be all fine.
I thought I already did the damage thing. Yeah, I already rolled the damage thing.
It hasn't come up for me. What damage did you get?
I don't remember. I think it was 14.
14. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That will definitely kill them both because they're not that strong. So the Kenku drops down. Even though he resisted and pulled away from some of the tentacles, the terror on his face is palpable. And the other soldier drops down as well. Okay, so you've used your action, bonus action, you've moved. Would you like to do any more movement?
Can I do any more movement?
You've moved about 15 feet, so you have 15 feet left.
Okay, then I go to the Tenku to grab his uniform.
Okay.
Since I apparently did that.
Okay. This one basically full-on sprints to connect with the misty undead. You will face your end, demon! He shouts. And Sarah will move forward. And Richard, you're looking dead ahead, aren't you? Jeremy, you're looking dead ahead, aren't you?
Yeah, I turned round to... Well, I didn't turn round, but I was looking towards him as he went.
Okay. And you see her sort of... She's quite serious. She's quite aggressive. She normally never gets to this sort of point, and she just darts her hand forward, pointing it to the others, and you expect another one of those bolts, but that doesn't happen. Instead, this does. And I'm just going to see... Yeah, okay, it will come up like that. Cool. Huh. Interesting. I have to do it like this. Okay. That's a weird one. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to have to move this. I'll get rid of that. As suddenly, and I'll just move this a bit to where she would actually want it, so it wouldn't be killing you guys. Alright. As suddenly there is an explosion of darkness, hands grasping, horror, the mist itself just tearing into the people on the watchtower in front of you.
Rich is going to be sad he missed seeing that.
You saw it come out and blast, but yeah, once you turn around you would see. Definitely something. Actually, I'll do the damage first so I can just do this. Okay, so that one takes half. This one takes half, but that doesn't matter. This one takes half, luckily, for him. This one here takes the full damage and goes down. And I'll do this one as well. Either way, that one would be screwed. Okay. And as you... Yeah, no, she wouldn't even smoke. She would just look dead set, her eyes going a complete pitch black. When you were worried about how many there were, she was confident. A man charges up, rushing towards the stairs. You demons! Now face me, the commander of this tower. Okay. This ability is still here. I'm going to get rid of you. There we go. The orc turns and rushes ahead. Richard already uses reaction. Or has he? Yeah, you have. Come on, you. Nope. And we'll rush in between both of you. He will stare at the one who just did all the damage to their allies, and then he would turn to look at you, Skom. Stepping over the rat. And he would say, "Why, brother?" Okay. The soldiers start marching forward. Skom, it's your turn. This orc has basically full pelted, sprinted towards you and Sarah. What do you do?
I'm going to... Each square is 5 feet, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, so I can't really do... something that needs 5 feet. think I can do nothing quite so impressive. I mean, can I firebolt the...
You can, but it'll be at disadvantage. Do you have any... You have a sword, I know that. I'm going to quickly look and see what you...
Oh, I've got a shocking grasp. Is he
Yes,
wearing
you can use shock and grasp.
I will try and shock him.
And what is he wearing? Let me just check for you. Yeah, no, it'd be just a regular strike.
Oh, I'll try it.
Okay, and roll that attack. The second critical, okay. And do critical damage. Okay. As you apply lightning damage, there's a sense of... Coming off the lightning, there are images of equations that sort of... Equations and patterns that sort of come from your power, and they sharpen and resonate stronger as it starts piercing through his flesh. And the same energy that comes off you is coming off him as well. Catnip, it's your turn.
Right, I'm going after that Tabaxi.
The big strong guy though is rushing towards you.
It's on here.
Yes.
Okay. I want to go after the Tabaxi, but I'll be good. I'll go for this one.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Fireball.
Okay. And roll that attack roll as you throw a firebolt in. Okay, and that just grazes his armor, leaving an impact mark, but it doesn't do anything to him. He's quite tough.
Ooh. Is he far enough away that if I move, it won't trigger a...
Yeah, you have to
Attack.
be right next to them.
So I could essentially move a little bit out of his way. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Not really anywhere to go. Not sure anywhere's better than where I am anyway, really, is it?
It's up to you, tactically.
I will stay where I am.
Okay. This is the Tabaxi priest turn first. And they will use their feline agility to rush up and get close to the monstrous Kenku. He will cast. Yeah, is it an ability? Yeah, spiritual weapon. Which will go. Interesting, I didn't know that was a thing. There we go. And what appears is a glowing double-sided mace. That will strike at you using the bonus action, Vexis. Okay, does a 12 hit?
I have no clue. Where do I see that? Armor,
Double
right?
click your character.
Double click my character. And
Should be on your portrait on the left hand side.
If you right click your portrait, there'll be an armor that comes up.
yeah,
as well.
my armor class is 13.
Last time you found armor and put it on, aren't you glad?
Yes, I am.
As that will graze against your armor, and then the priest will go for a strike of their mace against you.
Hey. How does he get so many strikes?
And bonus action, and then this. Okay, both strikes go at you, completely miss. They seem to have exhausted themselves as they sprinted up. Richard.
As a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step.
Okay. Click that spell and then, yeah, put yourself somewhere. Love the animation for this. Did you teleport in the same spot you were?
No, I didn't mean to. You unclick my spell and I'll do it again. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
realise
wanna
how
see-
it worked.
I want to see the
I tried
animation.
to drag myself, and you don't. You just click on where you want to end up.
There you go. You got your spell back. I love that spell. Okay.
Right, I'm going to interrupt this with the spider. Go for an attack.
Okay. That's good. You're good.
Miss.
Wait, no. It just matches the armor. They're only wearing leather.
So it's a hit.
It's a hit, yeah. Feel free to press the damage button. Yeah. Okay, as your spider bites into a very nasty tendon and the man starts bleeding to death. A very revealed tendon from your strikes.
I had a feeling there was something like 1 hit point left.
Okay. Anything
I
else?
will. Oh yeah, I got stuff to do.
Oh, look at you showing off. Ooh.
The priest just got critted.
Okay. Roll damage. Alright.
For 10 points.
The priest takes 10 points of force damage. As Vexis, powers similar to your own start emanating from Richard the Warlock, who was a wizard. But is he now also a warlock? And strikes the priest that failed to hit you. Okay.
And move to there. And there, done.
Okay, this soldier rushes forward, seeing that all hell is breaking loose. Alright. This man walks over, gets up to the orc with his blade ready. He looks at you, Skom, and goes, "Do you want me to deal with this one, or do you want to deal with it?"
I'll take it.
Alright, suit yourself. You just walk behind him when you can, when it's your turn, and I'll help you. Alright, Vexis, it's your turn.
It's
priest
my
is-
turn.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
The priest is dead?
No, priest is still alive. He's one of the tough ones.
Okay, then I would like to use inflict wounds on him, since he's coming so cozy.
Okay, so you're using a spell slot for the inflict wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just tick that to the spell slot. Just wondering how this works.
Oh no, it says it has no uses remain.
I think if you click it, it'll be like you can use something else for it, so there'll be an option. I'll just quickly click it as well and
Oh
just
no.
see.
No, it says cast spell.
Has 0 uses consumed? Just tick the consume available usage off and use the ability, and I'll
Alright.
take off the spell for you.
Okay. Bum 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 bum. Yeah.
And yeah, roll that attack.
Oh,
Okay then, as you go to touch her, he smacks your hand away with his shield and says, "Not today, Satan." Anything else you'd like to do?
I wanted to ask, when do I use reactions actually?
Reactions are basically... You can use them anyone's turn if they're applicable. So it depends. What reaction would you like to use?
Oh no, earlier when he attacked me, I would have used Hellish Rebuke then.
Oh, yeah, I think that only works if you get damaged, right?
Don't know, wait.
Let me just see.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. And you've used the spell slot now, but essentially it's just if you got
Anyway,
damaged,
yeah,
you can just
okay.
go, I reveal my trap card, and then, yeah.
Not sure. I don't have much left, do I? Can I poke him with the rapier?
No, sadly. You can
Yeah.
give him a really nasty look.
I can't even poke him with my beak.
No, that'd be an action.
Yeah, then just fluff my feathers of him and give him a bird hiss.
Okay. There seems to be strange tentacles and tongue-like things coming out of your beak. It's kind of horrifying. Okay. This fighter will rush up and say, "For my friends! For my allies!" And will strike with his mace against Sarah. Does he hit? And misses, hitting against her armor. He will then strike again. Critting. Smacking her across the face. The scar opens up a bit wider, and she turns around slowly with almost dead eyes and gritted teeth. She strikes him back as it's now her turn, and I just need to do this quickly. Where are you? There you are. Cool. Switch that over. She strikes him with a blade made of darkness which emanates from one of the tattoos in her hand. She strikes. And she hits. And he completely freezes, paralysed by the attack. And then she goes with advantage with her second attack, as he cannot do anything about it. And she crits him. Cutting him into pieces. Okay. The commander, seeing his men dead, said, "For Valkovia! For the Talons!" And he charges you, Catnip. Let me just check his multi-attack. Yeah, he has the short sword, he has the long sword, so... Oh, do I have to do this? Can I do this?
Can I use a shield in this instance?
When the attack hits, then yes you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so... And we'll see if that can help. So yeah, he targets you. He swings his longsword. Okay, your armor normally is 12, so yes, now you can go to your reactions and click shield. And that will deflect the strike. And shield will last until the start of your next turn. Okay, so the first strike is about to hit you, but your magic bounces it off. He then goes for a second as he swings his body around. And this one cuts true. Your armor with shield would be 17, and that was a 20. He passes it, he reaps around, and inflicts 7 damage on you. I'll just remove concentration for you there, because that applied to your invisibility, and that's gone now. Okay, and then he attacks with his offhand, his short sword. And that one hits. That will be 6 points of damage, not 9, because it's offhand. Okay. As he strikes you again, you are bloodied. And let me just quickly check this person's abilities. Do they have anything? No, they're pretty much just attacky. Alright then. And he says to you, I will put you in a grave, monster. Okay. This one will turn and attack the man who said that he would help you kill him. Striking. Missing, and then his second strike. And this one does hit. Doing 7 damage. And as he's bloodied, as he's sort of crumbling on the floor, takes a strike at this person who seems quite relatively well despite getting a nasty hit to their side. The orc just says to you, Skom, why are you doing this? Do you respond?
No, I'm not going to respond. I'm just going to leave him hanging.
Thought I'd ignore him.
Yeah.
You'll just be staring at him, getting ready to attack. Okay. The other soldier won't be able to get up. Actually, no. Can they get up that bit? They can actually get up that bit. This one will rush over the body and will strike you at advantage with its spear, Vexis.
Well, then that means I can cast Hellish Rebuke on him if he hits.
But you don't have a spell slot left.
Oh, right. Joy. I just get shish kebab.
Okay, 17 does hit. This isn't the worst thing to get hit by. Because it's a measly regular foot soldier. Just a peasant who's been given armour. And they inflict 6 damage on you, but it doesn't get past your temporary healing you got from your form. Skom, it's your turn now. Do you go to flank the orc?
Yes.
Alright, so feel free to move behind him.
Yeah, I'm guessing is that behind?
Yep.
Yep.
Target the orc and then do what you need to do.
What target?
Just press T over the orc.
Okay. Shocking grasp again?
Yep, and you can do it at advantage.
Back. Advantage.
And even though you said nothing, for some reason your aim was thrown off. It could be because your aim was thrown off and you moved into an awkward position. It could be something else, it's up to you. But your strike misses. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, it looks like I'm on some rocks. Maybe I've got some dodgy footing. Let's go with that.
Okay.
I don't think I can really do anything else at this point. No. Stay there. Try and get him next time.
Okay then. Catnip, it's your turn. You've been damaged quite a bit. And the shield has dropped.
Can I move my rat across to give me advantage on inflict wounds?
Whereabouts is your rat? Your rat was over here. I'm going to assume the rat was with you. Let's just get them over there. Okay. So, what is your rat doing to give you advantage?
It's biting his ankle.
Okay, so the rat is using the action, the help action, to assist you as you distract the soldier. And then, yeah, feel free to attack with inflict wounds at advantage. If it says, basically, you're doing this at level 1, yeah? Perfect, it worked. Cool, awesome. Alright, yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. Oh, that's some nasty damage.
Nice.
Okay. He takes it and his skin starts crumbling away, but he's holding on. He's not even bloodied. But you do get... let me just see, what was the spell? That was like a level 1 spell, wasn't it?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Yes, so it'll be times 3. So you'll heal 3 HP for that with your Grim Harvest. Okay. Perfect. Anything else you'd like to do? You got a bonus action movement?
If I move, will he attack me again?
Yes.
So I'm not moving. No, I think that's me done then. Thank you.
Okay. He has his spiritual weapon. I guess I have to... I didn't do that for him like that, so I'm just going to do this. Don't consume spell slot. Cool. His spiritual weapon, his double-sided floating glowing mace, attacks you again, Vexis.
Me too.
And that will just miss you thanks to your armor. He then goes for a strike against you with his own mace, getting advantage because of the guard. And that just misses as well. He seems a bit disrupted, a bit distraught. This isn't working how he thought it would. Okay. Richard.
Okay. Catnip's looking. Who's looking more hurt? Vexis or Catnip?
Catnip for sure. Vexis is getting surrounded, but Catnip is fighting quite a tough cookie. I just said that out loud, I don't know. But yeah, Catnip's looking worse.
Wither and Bloom.
Will this affect Catnip?
No, it will heal Catnip.
Oh.
Catnip can spend and roll one of her unspent hit dice and regain that number equal to the roll plus my spell attack modifier is +6, so she gets +6 to one of her dice.
Okay, so you can roll a d6 Catnip if you'd like to, and use that to heal yourself, and it'll be d6 +6, so I'll deal with that. Okay, so yeah, this aura of corruption just surrounds both you and the commander. The commander will take some damage, but you actually feel it sort of sew your wounds back together. Just like your necrotic energy, your Grim Harvest, it works basically just like that.
And he failed his check, didn't he? So 9 points of damage to him.
9 points of damage. What blasphemy is this? Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? That's actually a really cool ability.
No, I don't think there's too much I can.
Okay then.
You know, he moved. I cast a spell, so I can't. That was a packed magic. Can I cast a normal spell?
Yeah, it would be whatever you chose for it.
Oh no, sorry. That was a normal spell. Could I cast my packed magic spell?
No. You can only cast one spell a turn. One level spell.
Yeah, I thought. It was...
Okay then. The soldier moves forward, and he will rush over here to give his commander some help and to guide his back. The man will say to you, Skom, "Shall I give you another go?"
Have at him. We've
All
got more
right,
behind
then. I'll target this one then. Ooh, I think I hit. There we go. That's how I'm supposed to do it. And he cuts his head clean off, sparing the armour. Vexis, you're getting surrounded.
Yes. I still don't have any spell slots, do I?
No.
Okay, then I guess I go for the priest with my rapier and hope it sticks.
Okay, roll that attack.
Ay. Attack. It does, I would say.
It does, and click critical. Well, yeah, critical damage. As you get just beneath his armour. Inflicting quite a bit of damage. And because you're in the form of dread, he'll be rolling a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC to see if he's frightened. And he's holding fast. Whatever you just did just re-emboldened him. Anything else you'd like to do? Or can do?
I don't think so, because the movement I move to will attack me.
Okay. Sarah's turn. And she'll just announce out and shout out. We should nearly be done. We have plenty of costumes. Just make sure none of them get away. This soldier, the commander, looks at you, regaining your health, and just says, "I told you to stay down!" And he's not a very bright man, but he will try his hardest to put down a foe. Shield won't help you with that. And you take 11 points of damage. He goes in for his next strike. And that will crit.
Okay, I'm dead.
He drops you. You fall to the ground. And he runs over you. Straight at Richard. And will strike Richard with his short sword. Nope, that would not be advantage, that'd be normal. Okay, does a 14 hit, Richard?
Sorry, wrong. No.
Okay, as he bounces off and he says, "I got through the other ones, I'll get through yours." Okay. This soldier will go for an attack against Vexis at advantage. And will just miss. The amount of 12s I've rolled against you. But thank God you have the
Gotta
armor.
have some luck. I don't have it with the hits all the time, so.
Oh no, but you're tanking somehow. That's something.
Yep.
As
Yeah.
Skom.
Kenku Warlock.
Hell
Not
yeah.
the first time.
Skom, it's your turn.
Cool. Now I'm going to head over to this commander.
That'd be a bit too much movement for some reason. Nah, just go there. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know.
It's because it wants to move him straight through Sarah, but he can go not through Sarah.
Yeah, if you go here and then move. Yeah, just get you there. It's fine, it's fine. And then what would you do as you get up to him?
Is he wearing metal armor?
He is wearing metal armor.
I'm going to try and shocking grasp him.
Okay, roll that at advantage. As he's...
Advantage, is that so?
Yep, he's quite conductive. And that hits. Roll damage. Okay, he takes 2 lightning damage. As he turns to you and says, "I'm being surrounded! Do not fall! We must defend Lekar!" Okay then. Is there anything else you can do?
That's pretty miserable. No, I will stay there.
Okay. Catnip. Go to your screen. So double click on your character and there'll be death saves at the top right.
Yep.
Roll the death save but to privately. So it should be, yeah, private GM roll. Or private roll on your end. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. The priest will... What abilities he's used that? Guiding bolt, that, and... Oh, we did have that ability. Oh, I'm being daft. Yeah, he's going to trust his mace. Actually, no, he'll trust the spirit weapon. Let's go. Place that. It will go for another attack on you. He's praying that it gets a hit, and it does. Striking you for 7 damage. And then he uses his mace and strikes you. Again, praying, hoping that the tide is turning. And no, he misses. Richard. This commander has just challenged you.
Interesting. Richard wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to move the spider first.
Alright.
Actually, no, I'm going to move him there. Would that give me advantage?
No.
But it will give Skom advantage.
Yeah, but he already has it.
Because...
He's using Shocking Grasp, and that gives advantage if they're wearing armor.
Okay. So I'll put that there and move me there, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
I am going to... I'm going to cast Bane.
Alright then. And what's... Let me just see the range on that.
30 feet.
Okay, cool. So you can...
I'm casting it on the commander. So
Okay.
that's the only one.
You
Oh,
can
that's
cast-
up to
yeah.
3. Yeah, so both of those guys, yeah.
Okay, this is a warlock thing, so it'll be based on your charisma, so it'll be a bit lower. But he will
It's
roll.
a saving throw.
Yep. The commander
One
passes,
survived.
and they both pass.
Fuck that. And I can't cast a cantrip.
Unless you have a bonus action cantrip or something.
No abilities to cast that. Alright, as a bonus action, no I can't, that's a spell. Dodge.
That'll be an action.
Which I've already taken. Forget it, then that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Just need to... If I get that... Oh, whatever.
Was worth a try.
Okay. The soldier will move away from the spider. And spider, feel free to react. As you'll
Oh,
move
dear Lord.
behind you. Trusting his commander. And that will
Take
just
that
miss.
1 point of damage.
Nope, that hits his chain shirt.
Damn it.
Okay. And then he strikes at you with advantage. And anything you can do about that?
No.
Okay. He strikes and you take 5 points of piercing damage. Alright then. The man looks over at you, Richard, and just says, "Can you handle yourself?
He says what?
Can you handle yourself?"
No, you stole my penis.
What? This is the knight who came with you. The man with the annoying voice.
Was I not clear? You lot stole my penises.
I'm gonna watch. Okay.
Sounds so wrong in this context.
Oh, sorry, totally wrong person. I thought it was the commander I was speaking to.
No.
Oh, no, then yes, I want help. Forget all the stuff about penises. Wrong person, wrong chat.
Don't worry, Richard. We'll get you your penis back. He takes out his dark, shadowy blade that emits from his tattoo. And he strikes. Inflicting 5 points of damage and completely paralysing the man. And then he strikes again. Same advantage because he's paralysed. And he fumbles, goes, "I don't know, it's just kind of funny this, isn't it? Let's draw this out. Have a bit of fun with them." Okay. Vexis, you're still surrounded.
Yeah, that's kind of getting a bit pesky. Could I use Druidcraft to distract the priest a little before attacking him?
That would be an action.
Ah, damn. Then I just poke him again with the rapier since I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, roll that attack.
Da, 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 da. Oh, bugger.
No. It bounces off his chain shirt and he says, "God is on my side, friends." Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Not much else I can do without getting poked extra.
Okay. Sarah rushes over. And would that be a good idea? Would you trust Sarah with helping you, Catnip?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. She will roll a medicine check then. To try to help you with your death saving throws. Click it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay. And she does what she does. As she tries to basically get you back up. The commander will strike at you, Richard, with his longsword. Like, "Ah! You demons will fall by my blade. This isn't a game." And he'll strike you at advantage, Richard. That will definitely hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
Hit him with 9 points of damage. What are you concentrating on? It was Bane, wasn't it? Oh yeah, we can just get rid of that.
Yeah.
And then he strikes again with his longsword at advantage. And that definitely hits. Oh, rolling fucking high. Applies damage. And then he goes in with his short sword. Come on, you. And does that one hit?
No.
As you bounce off the last attack. Okay then. This soldier does what he does best. Attacks at advantage with a spear. And completely misses. It didn't do what it does best. How dare it. Skom, you would see Sarah's trying to help Catnip. The commander is tearing into Richard. And you see Vexis in the distance. What do you do?
I'm going to try and. Oh, I think shocking grasp is still the way to go.
Okay, roll that attack at advantage. As he dodges out the way of your grasp, nimbly moving despite the heavy armor. You have to do better than that! Okay then.
Yeah.
Catnip, roll another death saving throw privately. Okay. I'm desperate for a wee, so do you want to have a small break, 10-minute break?
That sounds like a good plan.
Sure, sure.
Yes, perfect. Everyone's just desperate. Okay.
Get a
Alright.
drink.
I'll leave the speak on so people will be able to hear you or anything, but yeah.
Okay, be right back.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'll go on Discord now and let them know that I'm around. Oh, I need a hot cup of tea. Just don't get enough of them, you know? Cup of tea. Yeah. Cup of tea. Kappa kappa. Yeah. Hello.
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 Okay. Just waiting on Felix now. Then we'll get started and continue the combat. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. I'm going to get this ready because that's what they would be doing. Nope.
Sorry, I don't know.
Do. So yeah, how is the big combat going for you guys? How are you finding it?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of action off the floor.
You are. You are seeing a lot.
Yeah.
Richard's covered in the force field.
He likes it that way.
He does. Skom is just desperately trying to touch people. And Felix is right up there tanking like any caster should. Using World of Warcraft terms, it's like turning into a block of ice as a mage and being the tank that way. That's still a thing, right?
Mage tanking, no, not in the last like 40 years, I don't think.
No, I mean the ability for the Frost Mage to just turn into an invulnerable sort of thing for like about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think they've all got that now.
Okay.
Ice block.
Yes, that's essentially what Felix is doing right now. Cool. And yes, I can see all you guys very, very happy to have you on visibility and inflict wounds, eh?
Yep, we like that one.
Everyone loves Shadow Touched. It's good.
Again, I could have taken that instead of Piercer.
And back.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
We will be starting back into combat with Felix. You get straight back, and straight away I'm attacking you with a floating mace.
Again. This is getting a bit old.
You think that's good? Okay, yeah, that one definitely hits you. For
Yeah, the whole dying part gets old.
9 points of damage. And you're gonna hate this.
Yeah.
The Tabaxi hand starts glowing.
Oh, that sounds like some holy shit.
And he touches himself.
That sounds like some unholy shit.
And
That sounds like Richard.
And uses Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Oh. Fuck you damn little
That's not
cheat.
And regains 16 hit points. As he's not bloodied anymore, his wounds start sealing up and he starts glowing. He looks fine now.
I don't like this guy.
Richard.
He cheats.
Yes, he is. Damn cheater. They have a healer on their team. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, almost went for a healer, but I thought I'm the goth in this round. And then everyone went necromancer.
Everyone went goth, except for the orc. I think he's more sort of like shock rock. But yes, Richard the Warlock.
Well, we've had a theme, so I'm going to stick with it.
Okay, roll at advantage.
For fuck's sake.
You go to touch, and he's just like with the shocking grasp. He's quite nimble in this armor, and he just dodges out of the way. And he says, "I'll put your head on a spike." And then, as he says that, distracted, you get struck at by. Actually, no, you do not get struck at, because that soldier is currently paralysed by the blade of your favourite guy, who then, now that the guy's not paralysed anymore, strikes again. Come on, swords, let me see you go. He hits. He does 5 damage, paralyses the man, and then goes in with a second strike, which will automatically crit because he's paralysed. And he slices the head of the soldier behind you. You no longer have to deal with advantage attacks.
Woo!
And Vexis, you're feeling
Yeah.
quite bad, you're getting quite bloodied. The war of attrition is not going on your side. What do you do?
I mean, what can I do except poke him again? Not much else left.
Okay.
Dum 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 dum.
You strike.
At least it pokes decently this time.
You hit. You get in between his armor and roll damage. Cool.
Please be nice to me, little sword. Bitch.
It's something. As you get a swipe against him, and he says, Wait, how did his voice go? There we go. Your Dark One has no power against the light of the Divine. Okay.
Divine my ass.
And bad word is against the Divine. Sarah. Okay. You still trust her, yeah?
Still trusting her, yep, definitely.
Okay.
Don't have much choice.
Okay. As she starts pumping at your chest, trying to get you back up. We continue on. The commander says, I can do this all day, even as my men fall. And he'll strike at you again, Richard, but not at advantage. And
It's a hit.
Yep. That is 6 points of damage. Oh, that's
Could
good.
you add 1 HP to me, please?
Why is that?
Because I rolled a 5 on how much I got healing, and it's the roll plus your warlock level, which is 1, so I've got 1 more HP.
I'll give you 1 temporary hit point. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. And then he'll go for his second strike. Come back, swords. There we go. And he just completely fumbles. The swing goes wild. Then he goes with his short sword. And I'm guessing that...
Yeah.
I need to see it. Wait, are you shielding or are you accepting you're being hit?
I said, yeah, I'm hit.
Oh shit, do you not have shield anymore?
I haven't got a spell slot left.
Oh, okay. He strikes you with this. I'll just use a d6 because it rolls wrong on this character. Alright.
Oh, nearly.
Apply damage, and he knocks you to the ground. And says, he just turns to you, Skom, and just says, you are next. Alright. This soldier does what he does best. Attack at advantage with a spear. Hits. And inflicts 4 damage against you.
Dead yet?
Skom, what will you do?
So Catnip is dead. Or
Catnip, you don't know. She's just down. And same with Richard. Richard's down.
not.
And
One
it looks like Vexis might be down soon as well.
Oh, okay. 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 This might be a little overkill. I'm going to try the Agonazza Scorcher.
Okay. So just click that ability and have it come up in chat. Also, speak a bit closer to the mic you're using because you're very quiet.
Sorry.
My computer's a bit far from him.
Ah, okay.
Is that Agonazza Scorcher going to catch anyone else, or is it just going to get the soldier?
Let me just see the ability. 30 feet line. If you blast it at him, if there's anyone behind, they'll get hit. But if there's no one behind, then you should be fine.
Let's go for that then.
So yeah, just cast it, place it, and if you accidentally place it in the wrong place, I'll move it for you.
Where is it? Okay. Am I the dot or am I the spark?
It comes from you. So yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Dex saving throw. He does pass, but click on the damage, you'll take half if I remember. Okay. He takes 8 damage as he just quickly moves out the way of the flames, but still gets caught by it. Okay. And he says to you, obviously hurt. Is that the best you can do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, is there, apart from... Can I Misty Step? No.
You've already used a level spell, so no.
Okay. So, okay. In which case there's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Catnip. Roll that death saving throw privately to me. Okay. You will move to that when we move to that. You are still there. The priest with a spiritual weapon. Let me get you. Come on. Yeah. That's so awkward. Okay, there we go. The spiritual weapon will attack you. Vexis. That will hit.
Yes, of course it will. Am I dead yet?
And he knocks you down. He then moves away towards the fray and shouts, "We can still win this!" Alright. Richard, you know what to do. Roll at advantage privately to me. Perfect. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. The man walks up and will strike at advantage. He hits. And the commander is paralyzed. He then strikes again. And just hits against the armor and says, "God damn it! Well, easy prey for you now." Alright. Vexis. Double click on your character, get your sheet up. On the top right, roll death saving throw privately to me. So just us two was there.
Private GM roll, yep.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Sarah will roll this dice. Where are you? Okay. Will get up from her feet and throw a blast at this priest here. As he starts charging forward. The first one misses as she stumbles. The second one just hits. And does 15 points of damage as he's now bloodied again. She seems to be looking better. The commander can't do anything because he's paralysed. The soldier rushes forward. Skom, the target in front of you is paralysed. You get advantage whatever you do combat wise. Go on you.
So, just wondering.
Yeah.
If I use aid now, would that help Richard and Catnip?
Let me just see.
Would that bring them back into fighting stance?
Let me just see. It will. Yes. Yes, it would.
I think I'm going to cast aid.
I'm just checking the range of it as well. Range is 30 feet. Ah, that's us. Though, you could run north and try to get all three of them in range of your aid.
I did try that. I think it's just out of reach for everybody. Because between Catnip and between Vexis and Richard, it's 90 feet.
You're right. So yeah, feel free. Just click aid, cast it, and I will do the healing.
Seeing as everyone's coming at us, or at me, as they're all standing. Oh, and Sarah and Man.
Also, I'm just going to do this because they would actually be taken out. So yeah, so feel free to kick the thingy and I'll just sort this. Alright then, so Richard will be healed by 5. And if I do this, let me just see. Yeah, okay, cool, that works like that. And Catnip.
Nice move. Very nice move.
Cool, and you can apply the third person's worth on yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Gives you extra 5 max hit points.
Oh yes, it does. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, Richard and Catnip are on the floor. They come to you. You'd be lucky to know that. Oh, Catnip was very close to either permanently dying or getting back up. That last roll was literally either or.
Yeah, I was getting uncomfortably close to being dead.
And that would have been a very interesting situation. Okay, Skom, is that the end of your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can really do at this point, is there?
Not really. Like, that was an action, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've got a long sword as reaction, but I don't know how that works.
No, that's only if you can use that as a reaction if the commander decides to move away from you without disengaging.
Okay, then that's everything I can do.
Okay, Catnip, you're stabilised. You see Sarah, you could feel that she was standing over you. Now she's just blasting. That enemy's coming towards you. You're on the floor. You can use half your movement to stand back up, or you can stay on the floor. What would you like to do?
I'll get back up.
Okay.
Well, you've got two that are running towards us.
Yeah.
In that direction.
Yeah, go for the priest.
Yeah. I am going to. Can I do magic missiles?
Yes, you can.
Do I have to aim them all at the same one?
Nope, you don't. You can you choose now which ones go to.
Okay, I will do the first two at the one nearest and the last one at the one at the back.
Also, the thing I'm going to do with Magic Missile now is when you do the first cast, because of how this is done, I'm just going to say when you roll the damage, that's the damage for each of the Magic Missiles.
Okay, that works, yeah.
Makes it easier. So 2 for the front, 1 for the back. Alright, and yeah, let's see how we go. Cool. So this guy will take 2 of these and will drop down dead. And this one will take 1, taking a glancing shot to the side of their chest. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I do Grim Harvest?
Yes. Oh yeah, you cast the first double spell. That will be 1 hit point. So I'll do that for you. Yeah, no, it's is it times 2? Let me check.
Yeah.
Times 2. Okay, cool. So yeah, that'd be 2 hit points. So yeah. Okay. As your body starts to get healthier, as you drain their life force, Sarah turns to you, looks at you. First time you've seen a smile from her for a bit. And she says, "Glad to see you back in the world of the living."
Me too.
Richard.
Bonus action for Madrid.
Okay. Boom, boom, and then roll that dice for your hit points. Brain just went.
I get 5 more.
5 more, perfect. Cool. Okay, you turn into your more mist integrated form.
Can I hit that guy?
Currently he's paralysed, he'd be attacking with advantage, yeah, and it would be an automatic crit.
But the guy at the back, that is, yeah?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy next to you.
No, I'll do the guy next to me if it's all of that then. Thanks, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, he's like, remember when you were paralysed that time by the blade? It's the same as that.
Yeah. So
Won't be advantage with a range attack like that. Only combat.
okay.
Book chain it is. And it's a definite crit.
If it's guaranteed critical and a critical, is that times 4?
No,
Go on, let's say yes.
sadly, no.
No.
But go for the critical damage and we can roleplay it as that.
Oh, hang on. It's the same damage if I remember. What is the damage on? What's the damage on my book chain?
Just click damage.
Yeah, I rolled Eldritch Blast by mistake.
Oh no, it's still there. I'll just roll this for you.
No, you must roll attack before damage.
Yeah, I did it for you. No worries. Now feel free to do damage. You can click it now.
You must roll the attack.
I'll click the attack and we'll just ignore it, then roll damage. Yep, that's ignored, and now roll damage. Crit. Okay, you do 14 points of damage. And how do you do it? How do you dispatch him?
My book was on the floor as I stood up, so I just swing it up under the chin.
And just break his neck.
Rip his head off
Even better.
while yelling, "Be educated."
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. And you tear him asunder. Alright. Very good. You lot can deal with the straggler, yeah? As if one man left, shaking and preparing to run away.
You heal Vexis then.
I'll rush over. Alright, Vexis, roll privately
Yep.
to me. Your death saving throw. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Sarah rushes here with her blade ready and says to the soldier, "You better not escape, or we'll make this horrific for you." Yeah, let's just do that. Okay then, we'll take that as it is. With a 14, the soldier will sort of stand there, just say, and just drop to his knees. Please, please, I don't want to die. And I would say combat would end, but technically no, because one of your players are down.
He might not want to die, but I'm going to Eldritch Blast him to the face.
Up to you, up to you. Skom, what do you do? Currently, one of your allies that up there is down and out.
Yeah.
And last enemy has surrendered.
So I can't cast 2 spells because I think I'm too far away to. Oh, how far can I move? Let's...
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could get there, really. I don't know why it's telling you can't, but you can.
Trying to move there.
Okay. Feel free, it's 30 feet.
Oh, well, I'll measure that one. So.
Yeah, it's not 35, it's 30. Okay, and then you're going to cast aid?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
Vexis would be stabilized. Cool, awesome. And combat would end. What do you lot begin doing? The man's trembling there, and Sarah has a blade to his throat. Vexis, you have recovered.
Yep. I am recovered, and I croak thanks for that to Skom.
I'll start looting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Can we like explore the bodies and see what there is to steal?
Yeah, pretty much once I can move enough, I start getting the stuff off the other but since I need that uniform, and check the corpse next to it as well.
Okay, I'll do all the uniform next time, but yes, I will just check and just see what items. I'll basically just throw items next to you. So as I do this, feel free to RP and talk as you're doing this, and deal with that man however you want, as I just get the items for you. And if you can carry them, you can carry them.
Oh, I'm going to kill him.
Okay, feel free to kill him. What do you do to kill him?
Eldritch Blast to the face.
Alright, roll that attack roll.
Is he prone? Or count as? Because he's...
No. You go for a shot, and you just miss as Sarah just sort of waves her blade and just says, "Come on now, you got to think of more creative ways."
I will, and she was creative. I will walk up there. I will basically put my hand out for a blade. No, I won't. I'll use my fingers and I will pop out both of his eyeballs.
And he drops dead after quite a few moments of squirming and screaming.
I didn't even get to stick my fingers in the sockets yet.
That was a bit fun, wasn't it? I'm very proud of you all. Now just wait a bit as the all-powerful god starts sorting out all these items for you. But just remember not to carry above your carry weight. Unless you have a bag of holding, whoever has that.
I presume we're carrying the bag of holding one of us with Randita in it.
Yeah, I think it was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm just going to pile stuff in on top of her.
It's occupational therapy till she comes back.
Yeah, shiny
Can-
things.
Yeah, she can sort that in the back.
I'm going to be throwing items on the floor.
It's a help ourselves situation.
Basically, yeah. I think you can interact with them if you're next to them, so have at it.
How do we have at it?
You just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just double click them. I wish there's probably a way to do it. I'll try and find one day, but to make NPCs who are dead lootable would be just so great.
Chain shirts count as light armor or heavy, medium armor?
I think they're medium or heavy.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm taking most of it, just stick it in the bag of holding.
Shields are kinda useless as well to me, so...
Don't we need it for the costume?
Yeah.
Yeah. The chain shirts don't count as thingies. Costumes, do they?
Kind of. You'll be kind of wearing them, but it'll be just assumed that you have some of the emblems on them. You have some of the markings. And you had one as well, right? Yeah, cool.
How much of the stuff I can use? Just picking up random ones.
Okay, and then just these things left, and boom. 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 And boom. Cool. These two would be gearing up in emblems and what's it called? What are those cloth pieces you put over knights? I know they had things like that in. Is it tabard or something?
Tabards.
Yeah, tabards. Yes.
Yeah, tabards.
Tabard.
Yeah. They're putting on the tabards over some of their items, some of their armor. They have some leather each, and some of these soldiers wearing leather, so they feel they can get away with that. There's no, apart from the tabards, a lot of the armor is mixed matched, like whatever they could grab, so there's not like a uniform outfit, but there are insignias. And more importantly, helmets to cover your face if needed.
Well, not in my case.
No, but they've had Kenkus in the army, and there was armor that a Kenku wore.
Yeah, I grabbed that already-ish. I guess.
Okay.
Hidden under the tabard.
Also, Richard, your form would go. How did you guys like your forms of dread?
Really good.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know what just called me to that, but yeah. No, it's nice because there just wasn't there wasn't enough to say that you and your form of dread. It's supposed to be a spectacle. But yeah, Sarah coming up with the tabard just says, so you all did kind of well out there, but and there was some tactical thinking, but have you ever all thought about working as a tight-knit unit, you know? I mean, I can help you all with that.
Well, some more communication would probably be beneficial, yeah?
It started off well with the invisibility.
No, I thought that was a stroke of genius. But right now, I think, as we all get ready, and do any of you have any ways to, like, improve on the disguises at all? They're not foolproof.
I have alter self.
That'd probably be quite useful. Just as we're about to walk in, once we get into a good spot. But I think use it as a last resort. I think maybe if you get a bit found out and you need to hide around a corner, maybe use it for that. So, like I said, the plan is we'll take over their carts over there, continue heading north and head to the gate. They should just let us in, but again, I have a general understanding of the city, but it's a quite big city. And the siege will be starting soon. Probably even tomorrow morning. So, seeing as we're all working together, and this is technically like a recruitment drive for my group, I'd like to know all your opinions. When we get into the city, what should we do? What should be our first protocol?
Securing some rations so we even survive all that.
Get some food, that's not a bad idea. So head over to their kitchens, their supply depots, yeah? Does anyone else have any bright ideas? Does anyone else have any things that could be first on our agenda?
Well, if if we're going after the Dark Lord, then we should have a quick scout of the keep or the castle or whatever.
You mean like the main central sort of fortifications where she'd be holed up in, yeah?
Yes.
Find the place where people congregate and listen to gossip. See if there's anything going around that could be of use for us.
Look into the rumour mill. Aye, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Is there anywhere for our injured to heal a bit more? I did a little bit with the aid, but if we're going to be entering into enemy territory, it'd be good to have a bit more health on our side.
Well, hopefully we'll try and have a short rest. So, oh yeah, feel free to short rest. We'll have a short rest before. We'll have a bit of a breather before we head north. And if we need to do any, and then if we get in there and everything seems to be fine, then we should be able to use their barracks and rest in there. Not the best situation, but it's the best we're gonna get.
Harry, how to do the because I can roll dice at this point.
Yeah.
How does that work? Like literally.
I think when you short rest, just choose the amount. How does it work for you guys? Because I'm a DM, so I can't quickly click that.
Basically, it offered me which dice
literally
to
just roll
roll.
it,
I
then.
just hit on auto roll, and I think it rolled 4 dice for me. It uses your remaining hit points and fills up during the short rest.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm
then
almost at full HP now.
oh, nice. She would short rest as well.
There we go. I'm looking a bit healthier.
Yeah, that's definitely better.
And where's that bloke? He's over there. Cool.
For some reason it didn't roll my 3d6, so I'm taking 2 short rests.
Nice. Hi then. Hello, line maker. So. The plan is then we want to secure some rations, get some good resting space, get a bit of lay of the land, people are talking about it, and then the next day in the morning we'll mostly do the fighting. We may not get a choice of where we're going to be fighting. We may be commanded to go to a certain section. But I think it's fair to say that we don't need to take the brunt of all the attacks, do we? There's going to be a lot of other soldiers and civilians. And the less of them at the end of the battle, the easier it will be for us to kill her. Does anyone have any reservations about that? Do say your piece.
I mean, all that chaos should make it easy enough for us to step a bit in the background while the others fight.
Exactly. So, we'll get some support in that way. And if we get split up, we've got to remember that there's a lot of people around us who can keep us alive by being in the way. And then once that moment is perfect, once we have her in sight, we go for the kill. And then you can leave the rest to me. Any reservations about that?
Yep. Can't think of a better plan myself, so.
Yep, sounds good.
What about you, Richard?
It's fine.
You proved yourself quite a capable fighter, so I hope you're coming around to us. We all make sacrifices. And her voice slightly shakes when she says that.
We will see.
We will indeed. Alright then. Who's going to be our face, by the way? If we start moving in, rolling her up, they might just take us in because there's going to be so many people moving up and they're going to be a bit desperate. But if they start asking us questions, who's good at talking to people?
Well, you've got an undead, a Kenku, an orc, and then somebody who's vaguely normal.
To be fair, there was a Kenku under the soldier, so it's not like they don't know what they look like.
That's true.
Yeah, I think
Otherwise, I wouldn't be wearing this uniform.
There seems to be quite a few orcs as well. Did we come across other?
yeah, I think the biggest issue is probably the fact that you have an undead face, Richard. But
Yeah, so anybody but me.
yeah, perfectly. I mean, yeah. Did you pick up the splinter mail off that commander there?
Yep.
I mean, that helmet does wonders, doesn't it? The only problem is, if they look at your helmet like that, they might assume that you're the commander and be the one they want to talk to.
I'm quite happy to give it to somebody else.
Do you have any
Won't
other...
fit over my beak.
I picked it up because we're going to need it, not to sell it.
I'd prefer not to have my associate wear that. Because his voice would be a dead giveaway. What about the orc?
Yep, okay.
You're comfortable with being the person they talk to?
Not particularly, but let's try it anyway.
That's brave of you. Alright then. Let's all move over to the carts then, get everything sorted. Okay then. So you journey north. Away from the Willow Watch. Away from Decavin Palace and away from Silvaris. Blah. Heading north to Lekar. It's getting darker and darker. And there seems to be more movement than just you heading towards the city at this time. As you reach closer, you see how big this fortress city is. You see how hastily some other fortifications are built. As you get closer to a checkpoint, a man calls out to your group. Hail! Is this all that's left of you?
Yes. We got attacked en route, but we sorted them out.
Shame. I wish you all the best of luck. Hopefully we'll survive this. And we're going to see our families afterwards.
We can but hope.
Good on ya. Alright, move along. Okay. And you move on to the gate as you're let through. And you enter the car for the first time. And that's where I'll have to end it today.
Good session.
Just survived.
Just
Yeah.
fine. Hope you had fun.
Survival was tight again.
Yep, dangerously so today.
Do you feel,
Yeah, bloody freeze.
York saved us again.
yeah, basically, it's the exact same thing that happened last time.
Yeah, we do good, then we don't do so good, and then the orc saves everyone.
It's your glass cannon type build. Like, the first bit of it, you're just like, yeah, look at all this damage I could do. Then you start running out of resources and they get closer.
Yes. Yeah.
Richard learned a lesson of don't come back to heal anybody.
Don't come. No, but that aid ability, choosing a Clockwork Sorcerer was pretty damn helpful.
If I'd known everyone goes necromancer, I would have gone for healer, but yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It matches this campaign perfectly. But yes. So the next session then, will be next Friday. It will start a bit later because I'm seeing my brother's girlfriend for the first time, which would be nice. I've got to try and help not scare her away. My dad's pretty bad, so just he's the most awkward. He makes the most awkward jokes, and it's just like one of the first times. One of the
As
first
my
times-
grandparents
Oh yes.
used to be like, it was a running gag in the family that no one but my poor self visited my grandparents more than once.
Yeah, it's a bit like that with my dad. I love him to pieces. He's lovely, and he's great. But oh my god, his jokes. Like, what was the thing he was doing recently? So she's quite well off. Their family has a flat that they rent in London, which they have at a very cheap price because the person who technically owns it, and so she lives there. So she's been basically just her family. Just oh yeah, you just have that flat. And so, did any of you watch Harry Enfield and Friends, or was it Harry Enfield and Chums?
I remember it.
Yeah.
Do you remember Wayne and Waynetta?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he calls her Posh Waynetta because she was given a house. And
Harry, roll
yeah.
deception.
What? Sorry?
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
Yeah, if it's bad, just be ill next Friday.
No. I think it'd be quite fun. He was bad with Rita as well because he kept mixing up Rita's name with Kitty, and so he just ended up calling. And he kept mixing up Lithuania with Latvia, so he just kept calling Rita Latvian Kitty, and that's where that comes from.
I'm going to remember that.
Latvian Kitty. Yeah, it's become such a running joke that I will just call Kitty English Rita sometimes. Yeah. But no, yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Next session you will be entering the city of Lekar, and I'll prepare the locations that you guys want to be, and this will be you exploring and seeing stuff. And then the second half of that session will be the morning and the start of the siege that will continue on into the session afterwards, and hopefully we'll have Kitty's character roll out of a bag of holding not knowing where the fuck they are.
Covered in chainmail and longswords.
Yep.
Yeah, it will be a few of them will probably fall out, so we'll try and think of an area where your characters would be where that wouldn't be suspicious, because just imagine being around all these soldiers and stuff and then suddenly your bag opens up and a bloody vampire dwarf comes out and starts screaming. Yeah, it would be interesting. But no, yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. I'll see you again next week. And if you are bothered and you have time, feel free to watch Jeremy play a fighter in Candlekeep as they start doing a detective murder mystery.
Yep.
That's interesting.
It will be... It's like 100 pages worth, the document of the one shot I'm doing. With all this information. I was desperate to do it. Hopefully they enjoy it. But yes, thank you for joining me.
Just wanted to ask.
Yes.
Everybody else did one-on-one sessions about the 2 weeks that we were training.
I did some messages to people. Like the only person who got a proper one-on-one session was Samantha.
And me.
Well, you had a kind of online session. Basically, his one was going to be quite quick, but he said something which made it so Sarah might kill him.
Yeah, he tried to kill me in a one-on-one what have you been up to session.
You tried to threaten her.
It worked.
Did it?
Yeah, I think he did.
When he reacted,
Yeah, you
apparently.
you're very lucky. Let's just say that. But anyway, yes. So yeah, that was just it. Like I gave you guys a bit of information. I did some information for Kitty as well because there's stuff happening there as well. Woo! But yes. Okay, now I'm gonna properly go. Thanks for joining me.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I'll just leave that cool. And yes, thank you for joining and watching. I'm sorry this one was a bit shorter, but they really didn't care about Silvaris Ruins. They really didn't care, but yeah, they looked ahead and ignored the screaming. And that's what makes them the Necromancer Party. But yes, so I will be back with them on Friday next week. The penultimate episode of Corpse Cart Crusaders. And then I will also be doing Candlekeep Murder Mystery on the Thursday, like I said. I will also be doing one on the Wednesday, but I will be recording that because I do not want to give the Thursday group the chance to cheat. No, it's a murder mystery. I'm overthinking that, but I don't care. Anyway, thank you for joining, and I'm going to go now.